Now notice that within server pool 1 and server pool 3 at the bottom, there are cylinders representing shared storage. Now, Oracle VM Server Oracle VM Server needs what's known as the OVS repository or the Oracle VM Server repository. This repository is basically a storage space that houses all your guest VMs, as well as your templates, your ISOs, and so on and so forth. Basically, pretty much everything that you need to get your guest VMs or DOMUs up and going. This OVS repository or shared can sit on a local storage, which is not shared amongst the various OVS servers. So every OVS server can have their own local repository and can also be shared. If you need to have high availability enabled between your different OVS servers, then you have to have shared storage on a shared device such as a SAN, a NAS, iSCSI, NFS, etc. We will see, this is an example screenshot. We will be logging into this screen pretty shortly. Oracle VM templates are basically sets or golden images that can basically be reused and deployed within a few clicks. Oracle provides a rich and dense set of pretty much every key component that's out there is basically available as an Oracle VM template by Oracle and is fully supported, complete with best practices and tuned, the whole 9 yards. There are the three different methodologies used for creating Oracle VM templates are basically if you have a physical machine with a Linux, Windows, or Solaris operating system and you need to import that, then you will basically boot up your that physical machine with your Oracle VM Server CD, which will then mount up a web service, a Java service, Java-based web service, and be used for importing that physical machine without the need for any extra space on that machine into your Oracle VM Manager, used by Oracle VM Manager to import into your Oracle VM repository or Oracle OVS repository. The second methodology is basically you can create VM templates from your existing guest VM images. And the third one is that you have that it only currently supports the Linux family of operating systems. It does not support Windows or Solaris. The Oracle VM Assembly Builder is again a full stack tool that basically allows you to create templates or appliances, as they're called, for the entire stack, the entire IT stack, which can consist of applications, middleware, databases, web servers, and so on and so forth. And integrate them together. It's a great tool that allows you to basically package and structure and create your Oracle VM assemblies or templates, as they're called. So I mentioned earlier that Oracle VM is very fast. It definitely delivers almost near native performance. This is a diagram that shows you the difference. As you can see, it's pretty much, it's very, very good, and it's almost comparable. Oracle VM's guest VM architecture is almost comparable to your near native bare metal based machines. The Oracle VM Management Pack is basically used for extending your Oracle VM management functionality to Oracle Enterprise Manager / Grid Control. Everything and anything that you can do within Oracle VM Manager in the GUI can also be done within Oracle Enterprise Manager. The advantage being that you have a top-to-down level full stack view, including Oracle VM, along with other components such as applications, middleware, because Oracle Enterprise Manager / Grid Control is an end-to-end enterprise management solution. So, okay, so that was a little bit of summary as far as Oracle VM is concerned. This presentation, all these slides are basically available at brainsurface.com. You can download them and view them over there. So let's get started with our with today's exercise. Okay, one of the great things about these sessions is that we've been able to practice and learn installation and configuration of the Oracle VM suite without the need for bare metal hardware. And the way we've been able to accomplish this is that we are basically deploying a hypervisor on top of a hypervisor. This is not a supported configuration and is not recommended or supported, and basically it cannot be used for production use. However, the advantage is that it allows us to and enables us to practice and learn installation and configuration right within your Windows laptop that you're using, or your Linux-based desktop or laptop, without allocating physical bare metal hardware. And that's really great. That's really awesome. Today we're going to, in last week's exercises, what we did was we basically installed Oracle VM Server and Oracle VM Manager. We got them up and running within Oracle VM VirtualBox, which is a Type 2 operating system-based virtualization solution. It's one of the great acquisitions by Oracle within the last number of years. And it's a free tool. It's really great, and we're using it today to build our Oracle VM architecture. So today what I've done is, as I mentioned earlier, we already covered all of this in our last week's session. So, but I'm going to give you a summary of what I did. So, my Windows laptop is a Windows 7 Home Premium Edition, 64-bit with 6 GB of RAM and a 640 GB hard drive. It's a great laptop. I love it. And the only disadvantage or shortcoming, I would say, is that the hard drive is 5,400 RPM. It's got about 6 GB, but it's a little slow right now because there's like 3 guest VMs running, and shortly we will be getting another guest VM within a guest VM sitting on top of a Type 2 hypervisor, which is really unheard of. I'm not sure if anybody has done it anywhere out there. It's definitely not supported, not recommended, and it was very experimental, but I was successful in getting it up and going, and I'm happy to share it with all of you. All of this will be available within the next week or so in the form of elaborate and comprehensive guides, as well as the multimedia, the audio, the video content as well. But more importantly, all the steps that I performed in the last 2 sessions as well as today will be available in the form of guides, so you can basically take these guides and use them to get an entire end-to-end Oracle VM architecture solution up and running on your Windows-based or Linux-based laptop or desktop within Oracle VM VirtualBox. So I have 3 guest VMs here. The first one is your Oracle Enterprise Linux 5.5 Release 5 Update 5 x86 64-bit that basically houses your Oracle VM Manager component. Let me move the screen focus to that guest VM, please. So this is your Oracle VM Manager guest VM sitting on top of Oracle VM VirtualBox, which houses your Oracle VM Manager Java-based management server. As you can see, it's a little bit slow. The resources are pretty much pegged. Let me give you an idea of what the resource consumption looks like. Okay, so as you can see, the processor consumption is not that high. The CPU is right at less than 30%, but the memory is almost using entirely all of the physical memory that's basically 6 GB. So let's go back to that screen. I just wanted to give you an idea of how slow the whole thing is.